All right, next up we're joined by head coach Seb Hines. Yeah, Houston Dash coming in here. What kind of matchup do you expect?
I think it's the same for anyone who comes here. Every team's looking to take points off us. I think what we've done really well is made it difficult for teams to try and take points off us, and we'll just continue to do that against Houston on Saturday.
How's practice been just leading up into this week?
It's been good. It's always great. We've got some players coming back from injury. It's super competitive. We've had to adjust some things, obviously, with the hurricane coming in. But the spirits are still high, and we're excited for the game on Saturday against Houston.
How important is it to have some of those players starting to make their way back from injury and start to kind of implement themselves in training and potentially be available towards the end of the season, especially as we head into playoffs?
Yeah, it's just a testament to the roster and the squad that even though we've had some injuries throughout the seasons, we've managed to keep a high level, keep a high standard. It's good problems for myself because I know I can select anyone and I know they can go out there and do a job for us. And so yeah, it's an exciting time towards the end of the year because we have to make sure that everyone's feeling fresh going into the last 5 games of the season and postseason.
Just talking to Ali about her experience with the U20 World Cup and coming back with a bronze medal. How important is it for a player like her to get that kind of experience on an international stage, to be able to play with players that are kind of in her similar situation and be able to learn from that experience?
Yeah, I mean, it's one in a lifetime opportunity for her, and it comes around once U20 World Cup for herself. And so, having that experience to go out there and represent your country, we'll never stand in the way of a player doing that. And I think, especially for a young player who's still developing within the pro level, to test how she does over and in that environment. It was a bit of mix for her, not having to start in the first couple of games, but then getting the call up to then playing both the quarterfinal and the semi-final against some really good competition. And I think she enjoyed her experience, but she's happy to be back here in our environment.
Kind of speaking of the environment, with the team having this good run of form and being able to play at home, how important are these home games left for you to be able to get these wins, especially with so tight of a race between first and second?
Yeah, it's massive. That's one thing we wanted to highlight going into this year is our home record. Again, making it difficult for teams to come here, and it's going to be vitally important towards these last couple of games at home, as well as the first postseason game as well. We want the fans to come out and support this group of amazing individuals, and they've put so much hard work into the season. And to get the support and the backing from the fans will be incredibly important to continue that momentum, going all the way to hopefully the championship game.
Talking about that home playoff game, now that you've been able to clinch that, to be able to host a game at Enrico Stadium for the first time ever, how important is that just for the players to be able to have that comfortability at home, but also just to be able to have fans supporting you in this incredible run?
Massive. First time in Pride history that we're able to do that. I think that's a testament to the players and what they've done this year. I think it's well deserved as well. And yeah, I think once we get the backing of the fans, and hopefully we can get over that 10,000 mark, and that create that hostile environment. It will be incredibly difficult for any team to come to Inter and Co and get a win. And so yeah, it's really important that fans come out and support the players, and hopefully they can do their job on the field, which they've done all season long.